Hello. Oh, it's real dark. Turn on some lights. Ha. I broke my diet. I did. I'm drinking a Sprite. It's so good. I hope it makes me sick, so I don't want to drink another one. So, I'm Adrienne Wood, author of Tales of an Educated Debutante. I've lost 10 pounds since last week. Not that that's why you're here. Oh, there's my friend Donna Doherty, who just said, you have to do a live video. It's like, I do? I just did a live from Nash County Schools, but I guess I didn't get to talk. Did I talk too much during that video? I couldn't help myself. It was like, oh, Donna, I was going to live stream the thing. Is there a spot on my head? I was going to live stream it, but then I needed my phone so I could read what I was going to write. You're welcome, Angie. Anyway, I'm so glad I went. You're welcome, Brooke. There were so many teachers there. God, I love a teacher. You know, teachers are there tonight. They ain't getting paid overtime. Mallory couldn't stop laughing. I met Mallory and Chase Stroud, her cousin, at the Pizza Inn in Rocky Mount. You know, probably my favorite restaurant. And when I got there, the head of marketing was there. Stephanie? No, not Stephanie. Stephanie was my waitress. But anyway, she was like, I'm so glad you're here. And she sent me home with a chocolate chip cookie pizza. It's in my car. Spot on my head, Botox. I need Botox. Just bestie. We might as well be cousins. Oh, I don't know why I think y'all were cousins. Mallory, I knew that. I think because y'all are neighbors, grown-up neighbors. Cooper's elementary mom. Sadly, we missed tonight. Sarita. I mean, it was really fun. So anyway, there's evidently this place called the Black Box. And I would just like, for the record, I did not eat one bite of that chocolate chip cookie pizza. I've left it in the car, though, since it's about -10 outside. Going to take it home to my children. Yes, I am. Because I'm going to be thin. No, you know, this isn't about a diet and getting thin. This is about health. Liar. Anyway, she didn't. I thought her parents lived on Evergreen. Oh, God. Well, never mind. Don't pay any attention to me. I don't know anything. So the Black Box is at Rocky Mount High, which used to be Rocky Mount Senior High, right, Jennifer? I get so confused with these names. Well, tomorrow night's meeting is on safety at the Black Box. Well, tonight's meeting was not at the Black Box. Tonight's meeting, I didn't eat the pizza. Oh, thank you, Mallory. Mallory knows I didn't eat the pizza. I know. I only had 3 minutes to talk. 3 minutes. And they have like this sign that's staring at you with the seconds ticking. And I mean, I said, I feel like I'm Jim Valvano. Which is, I'm not. I mean, Jim Valvano, remember he was dying of cancer and he was like, y'all can't make me quit talking. You think I care about some guy saying I've had enough time to talk? So anyway, I said, don't start my time yet. Hi, Janet. So the Black Box. So the room, some at my parents' house. Kelsey, come over here, visit with me. But you can't. So my parents, they have this room in their house. The people that lived in it were the Beasleys. They had a video store. I mean, think of like Blockbuster, right? You went to Beasley's on Friday night. You shelled over $3.95 20 years ago to watch a movie. I mean, they were living it up. So they had this theater in their house. So this was the size of the room tonight. Well, the seats were filled up. And then there were all these people standing in the hall. So I was like, y'all come on in and sit down. Well, the fire marshal was evidently out there, though he didn't identify himself. And the meeting starts, and they're like, well, we can't have all these people in here. So they say, raise your hand if you're, media. Raise my hand. Raise your hand if you're speaking tonight. Raise my hand. Well, then they made people leave. So they were in the hall, which I'm sure that wasn't that safe either. But anyway, I wasn't going to point that out. So I said to somebody, because, this is what I do. Well, I don't understand why you didn't move the meeting to the black box. Hi, Laura. And so people were either real glad to see me like this, or they were like this. They did their eyes like half mast, which is what Blair does when she's trying to piss me off. They were like, we didn't know there were going to be this many people. And I was like, that, and I said to some guy, that is the biggest lie I've ever heard. There are 3 sheriff's deputies here. 3. And according to a very good source, they don't have sheriff deputies at school board meetings unless they think there are going to be a lot of people there. And there were 3. I mean, I'll be damned. You didn't have the meeting in a big place because you didn't want anybody hearing what all that shit you were going to spew. Anyway, sorry. If you don't like bad language, I'm clearly not the person for you. Because I can behave myself when I go talk somewhere. I'm very well-mannered. Well, very well might be a stretch. But, I mean, bad language exists for a reason. So, anyway. So, we get in there. They talk. The best part of the night were these cute little people that I got to talk to in the hall, and they did the Pledge of Allegiance. And one of them was my good friend Jen's niece, Emma. She was like, I'm Emma, and I'm showing my pig at the livestock fair. And I was like, what's your last name? And she told me. I was like, oh, I know Miss Atkinson. So anyway, that was cute. Yes, Becky, I've lost 10 pounds. I'm doing this Optavia diet, though tonight I'm drinking Sprite. Rocky Mount Prep. I attended that board meeting tonight. So, LaToya, I was thinking I'm going to go and see Rocky Mount Prep tomorrow. I'm going to. Because you have been so good about sending me information. So, I'm just going to go on a little tour. So, anyway, I am going to do that. So, people spoke. So, they did. Then they talked about math. Then they talked about AP. And then they talked about who was going to governor's school. And then they talked about, I don't know what the hell they talked about. And one of the board members wasn't there, Reggie Silver. Reggie was on the phone. I don't know where the hell Reggie was. But anyway, what about us? Oh, Beth wants me to come see Rocky Mount Academy. I bet I can arrange that. Maybe I'll come there first. I'm supposed to be here doing my taxes. And I have to be at the bus stop by 3:30. Now, so then they started letting people do the comments. There were 10 people that signed up to speak. It ain't like West Virginia. West Virginia, they let those people talk as long as they wanted. You had to sign up by noon today. So fortunately, I had signed up. So people start talking. There were some good people there. Now, one of the best, probably the best speaker that I heard, the best speaker, was a bus driver. And I recorded her talk. I didn't play it, but I was recording it because I wanted to really pay attention to what she was saying. And she was like, I've been a bus driver for 25 years. And we never get a raise. We never complain. And I've got my friends here with me. And we looked in the back and she had 5 bus driver friends. And she said, it just feels like we're ignored. And she said last week, so I don't know if y'all heard, but in Rocky Mount, 5 prisoners got loose on Friday during the day. And she was like, I'm driving a bus all over the county, and not one person from the central office lets me know, hey, there are 5 frickin' prisoners on the loose. She didn't say it like that. And I was like, it's so telling. Bus drivers are important. And at my school, they're assistant teachers too. Anyway, I mean, what if they'd gotten, will you message me the bus driver video? Well, Carrie, I might, if you become a supporter. You gotcha on that one. Anyway, it was just really, I'm just kidding. It was really powerful. And she was like, we make $2 more than somebody that's just gotten out of taking their test and they're driving. Anyway, I just, oh, Carrie says she is a supporter. It's not showing up right here, Carrie. Have you paid your $5? Donna said safety protocols. I know, Donna. Carrie says I am a bus driver. Well, then you do not have to pay the $5 because you need to save your money. I'll message it to you. Now, yeah, safety protocols. No safety protocols. Nope, none. Not one teensy bit. Was the board meeting live tonight? I did go live when Shelton Jeffries started, but I didn't do live earlier because I needed my phone to talk. So one of the bus drivers spoke, which was really good. The former head of transportation spoke. He was outstanding. He really pointed out, he was like, I mean, I know what y'all been doing. I've been here, been watching you. Mallory said, go to my page. Mallory, did you post me talking? Uh-oh. And then who else? Some parents. It was good. The last person that posted, though, was sort of like an introduction into Jeffries. He was like, this problem has been going on a while, and you can't blame Jeffries. What? I mean, sorry, but I was like, this person is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. You can't blame him, and we can only blame the state and blame the county commissioners for not giving us enough money, and they are very good stewards. It was like somebody had said, here's $100, and I need you to talk and say exactly what I said. Mallory said, I recorded this man. And then one little person sitting right by me spoke out and said something like, oh, I know what she said, transparency. Well, the board member, it might have been Evelyn Bullock, was like, are they allowed to speak out? I was like, I almost said, you mofos ought to go to West Virginia. You will learn about speaking out. Yeah, blaming the board of county commissioners. Now, could the county commissioners give more money? Maybe so. I don't know. But let's just say you have children, right? And you say you got $30 for the month to do whatever you want. Go to the movies, or Blair gets $4 a week. So she gets 16. I think Thomas gets about 30. And then they come to me and say, well, I don't have any more money. Now, would anybody in their right mind say to me, because they flittered the money away on something, would anybody say, Adrienne, you are a very good parent, and it's not your fault. They need more money. We need more money. He's a good steward. Thomas is a good steward of his allowance. It's not his fault. It's your fault. You need to give him more money. Abso-fucking-not-lutely. I mean, that was the dumbest, and I don't like to use the word dumb. That was the dumbest thing I have ever heard. They need more money so they can mismanage it more. And it's not all they. I spoke to several of the board members tonight. There's 3 new board members on there that they own to this stuff. Lank Dutton, Dean Edwards, and Chris. Yes, sirree, Bobby. And so when I say they, and I said that in my speech, not all of y'all is bad. We know who. We know who's right here in front of me who's naughty. And so, anyway, need more money. The best part about that was no one clapped. I love no one clapping. It's like being a comedian and just people being like, I'm going to throw an egg at your head. So anyway, if you go to my live, video thing, you can see Shelton Jeffries explaining why we need to think about this offer. So the county of commissioners offered the school $800,000 so that they wouldn't have to cut teacher subsidies by 35%. And tonight they decided not to accept that yet. They want to think about it a little bit longer. Well, how the hell do they know that the county commissioners, got a spot right here, are gonna say, no, we're not giving it to you now? And they were meeting in closed session after. Ooh, I bet that was really good. So anyway, and you had to have an audit. So Shelton Jeffries, the superintendent, went on and on about how he talked to DPI and they didn't have to do an audit. Okay, nobody said DPI was going to make them do an audit. The audit was going to be made, they were going to be made to do that by the county commissioners. So if I say to little Thomas, fine, I'll give you $10 extra, but for that, I'm going to look and see what you've spent your money on. Well, what if he was like, well, by law, I don't have to show you what I've spent money on. Oh my God, you're asking me for money? Can you send the letter you sent to the state people with all the information you knew? Well, hell, I don't know what letter that was. I heard Jeffries left before the closed session started. What? Are you kidding, Wendy? Oh, I'm going to find that out. That turkey. So anyway, that's all I got, people. I got pizza in my car. I got a Sprite. I got, what else? Got to meet a lot of teachers. And I love those bus drivers and those cute children. Yeah, and then somebody said, oh, I know, it's head of transportation. He said, why does every person that works for the school system have a freaking car to drive? I mean, that's just dumb as rocks. All that money could be going towards students. Why does Shelton Jeffries have a car to drive? My superintendent doesn't have a car. You cheated on your diet. I drank a Sprite. I did not cheat. The cookie pie they gave me at Pizza Inn, just because they're nice. Pizza Inn loves a teacher. And I'm taking it to the children. I did not eat one bite, not even a lick. Oh, I could have licked it. Shelton Jeffries left. Well, shoot, he's probably done in now. He's going to have to be here all week because it's Monday. You know, he lives in Charlotte. So maybe he ran back home for a few days. Oh, the letter on Berkeley County Schools. Okay, Judy, I will. Anyway, why don't his kids come to our school? I guess he doesn't want them to come to your school. He wants to live in Charlotte. Carrie. He wants to live in Charlotte. And I said at the meeting, I did say, you know, when I go out, I see my superintendent at the grocery store. I see him on the soccer field. I see him at dinner on Friday night. I see him at school. And I said, you're in Charlotte. No one sees you. And just tonight, I was standing outside talking to these teachers, and I didn't say what school it was because Lord knows they're all scared they're going to get burned up by him. But I asked this teacher, I said, how often does Jeffries come to your school? And she said, it was a principal actually, he's never been to my school. I said, how long have you been there? She said, 10 years. I said, how long has he worked here? She said, almost 4. I said, in almost 4 years, the superintendent has never set foot in your school? Are you effing kidding me? She was like, nope. Y'all, that's crazy town. Crazy town. And she wasn't the only one. Another teacher, several teachers were like, I've never even laid eyes on him. Never even seen him. Never spoken to him. Nothing. My superintendent in Edenton, and I know we're small, he knows every teacher's name. He knows right many parents and kids. I mean, is this insane? Need you to come to the National Allies for Parents. Ooh, yes, you can, Melinda. That sounds so fun. I don't know where his kids go to school in Charlotte. I really don't. He walked in my self-contained autism class on the first day of school and turned around and walked out. Well, that's lovely. That's helpful. Who is his boss? So the school board is the boss of the superintendent. But when you have people on the school board that are in your camp, this is where you start seeing kind of a coastal prep academy thing going on, like in Wilmington. I mean, it looks kind of like a charter school because everybody's friends and, you know, other school board members have jobs and work. Well, there's several school board members in Rocky Mount that, you know, they don't get like an allotment for travel. They can just, we want to go to Philadelphia for a conference? Sure. It's supposed to be voted on, but it ain't ever voted on. So some people might get reimbursed $300 for a year, and somebody else might get reimbursed $16,000. $16,000. The principals conference, one they went to, was $5,000 a person. Ooh, Mallory's going to send me a message. Yes, Messenger, Melinda, is fine. My email is also on my website, adrianwood@talesofaneducatedDebutante.com. But you can always message me. The email is probably better because I won't lose it. adrianwood@talesofaneducatedDebutante.com. So anyway, strange. So Coastal Prep tonight, let's just jump off from Nash County for a minute. Coastal Prep in Wilmington had their lottery tonight, which was over in 45 minutes. Evidently, the lottery, they won't release any numbers. So there's this news person who was like, I've been trying to get the number of the current students there, and they won't email me back. Well, it's because so many people have left, so they're trying to keep it a secret. But last year, they've always been like, our waiting list is 650 people, 650 people. Well, people have went on the things, and it was like, somebody sent me for their third grader, like, they're number 4th on the waiting list. Well, last year, according to them, there were over 100 on every class's waiting list. And tonight, a person that registered at 5 was number 4. That's not good. Dr. Jackson and so many others. Yes. They complained about sending our SLPs to a $75 symposium. Yeah, I mean, that's the part, I think, about transparency and asking, like, what are the board members spending money on? And the board members that are doing the right thing, just like the principals that are doing the right thing, they don't mind questions. Normal people don't mind being challenged or asked things. It's only when you have things to cover up that you get all in a snit. I mean, Jeffrey's talking about what DPI was going to make him do for the money. You in timeout, buddy, and you're going to do what I tell you to do. Yeah, Mallory, if you don't have anything to hide, you're good. Seriously, if you don't have anything to hide, you will have no problems. And if you don't do a good job, people at least know you're trying to do a good job. You have Coastal Prep in Wilmington. They don't publish their board members. Everything is like a secret. And today, y'all know Nanny Getz? Not Nanny Getz, that's Jamie Getz. Nanny Feeble. Nanny Feeble sent me a message today and was like, I just got this message and I don't know who this is. Nanny Feeble sending me a message. I hope Nanny Feeble sends me a message back. Maybe I've been wrong about Nanny Feeble. I have no idea. I'm the first to say I've been wrong. If she messages me back, then I am going to apologize because I do not want to be wrong. But now she's like limited my comments, which makes me think, well, maybe I'm not wrong. So Nanny Feeble, I do want to tell you I'm sorry. Yes, I do. There's some on my page. So anyway, I'll be in Rocky Mount tomorrow. I'm going to try to pop it. What school should I go visit other than Rocky Mount Academy, since Beth wants me to go? I'm trying not to go to Central and get a hamburger. That's probably one of my biggest downfalls in life. Oh, it would be so good though, but no, I'm not going. No. I'm going to have a bar. Any updates in West Virginia? West Virginia. Well, I did hear something yesterday. I heard that Rick Keyes just went back from leave. I think he's at Musselman High School. Is that right? Martinsburg or Musselman? He was out on leave for an investigation, and he's back now. Evidently, the investigation didn't really turn out too much. I might question more the investigation rather than the findings. Go visit Southern Nash High School. Nobody from central office ever visits them. There were right many Southern Nash people there today. Southern Nash High School. Okay, I'll go to Southern Nash High School. Yes, I will. Y'all talked first. Southern Nash High School. Monday night, Bloody Marys. Oh my gosh, don't try to trick me. Anyway, always a pleasure being here. This is my town. My town. And I do feel like you've got some good people. Some good people. Good teachers and some good people on the school board. So that's really great. Oh, you will love Southern Nash. Okay, I'm going to Southern Nash. There you have it. Donna, you said I wouldn't be able to get in because of safety. Christina, will they let me in? Will you tell the principal that I'm coming? I can't talk about Burger yet because I haven't listened to that damn announcement that he and Mark Johnson have made. But I'm sure it's going to make me want to vomit. Because I'm sure it has something to do with Read to Achieve and how it's so wonderful, but it's teachers' fault that it wasn't implemented correctly. Ugh. So annoying. Alette, I mean, you're here and you're at the Ritz-Carlton. I know you are. Just the front door. So jealous. Okay, Southern Nash people, I'm sleeping in and then I'll come see you in the morning. I'm not going to be looking nice, though, because I brought my holy jeans. Kyle Tumblin and Matthew Mackey are here from West Virginia. Yes, they are. I always love people from West Virginia. People, not all, I have some very good people from West Virginia on here, but there's some people in West Virginia that feel like you are not allowed to speak about any other states that you're not a part of. It's really quite an interesting thing. It would mean that President Trump was really only limited or could only be talked about by people in Washington. Zachary, I will be at the Teacher March on May 1st. May 1st. Come to Cooper's and bring us chocolate chip pizza. May the 1st is the Teacher March. It'll be really good. I did talk to the Attorney General in West Virginia today. And he's really making a lot of progress. So that's good. So May 1st, Raleigh, Teacher March. And I'm going to, are you the one? I'm going to put down the date on my blog. And a great teacher that wrote about the reasons why it's important to march this year. And even more important this year than it was last year. Wait, are you still going to prep? Okay, I'm going to go to Southern Nash, and I'll go to Rocky Mount Academy and prep. And then I can't go to anymore. I won't make it. I mean, I could try to go to Cooper's. I'll try. And Carrie, I'm going to send you that video right when I get off, okay? Okay. Goodbye, people. Love y'all. Bye, Kyle.